If you're an outdoor lover and you just got pregnant, you might be wondering how your birth may impact your ability to go back to your outdoorsy lifestyle after having your little one. I so hear you on this because that was my number one fear when I was pregnant with my son. I'm a mountain biker, a skier, I love hiking and camping in the summer, and this outdoor lifestyle is literally what I breathe. It's the core of who I am, and it's really the lifestyle I wanted to continue living as a new family. And being a pelvic floor physiotherapist, I had heard so many horror stories in my practice from mamas who were unable to go back to that lifestyle after birth because of injuries to their pelvic floor. And just the thought of that was literally paralyzing me, because being active outside is such a pillar in my life, in that it supports my mental health, my physical health, my relationship, my friendships, and I just couldn't imagine what I would do if I was to lose it, you know? While I was working on creating this video, I was trying to put myself back in your shoes, you know, being pregnant with an active lifestyle and having all of these scary thoughts. And I asked myself, what comforted me when I was in your shoes 2 years ago? What is the number one advice I could give you to make you feel better about it all and give you some hope, you know? And I think what I found the most grounding and reassuring at that time was to hear the success stories from the clients in my program who were just like me. You know, clients who were very active prior to pregnancy and were able to get back to hiking, biking, skiing, and running successfully without any pelvic floor issues after birth. That gave me so much hope to hear their stories. And by the way, if you want to get inspired by my clients' success stories as well, I will drop a link below so you can check them out, because they are worth being shared and celebrated. So anyways, I started wondering what these clients had in common to get these amazing results for their recovery. And I found that they all had these 4 things in common. Number 1, they started preparing their pelvic floor for birth as early as the 2nd trimester. Number 2, they educated themselves and their birth partners about birth and delivery, so they were able to make informed decisions in labor, and that positively impacted their recovery outcomes. Number 3, they followed my postpartum rehabilitation plan to the T. And number 4, they reached out for my support when they needed it, instead of pushing through symptoms and experiencing setbacks. So I inspired myself from these amazing clients and I followed their path. It was quite an interesting experiment actually, because I was basically testing my own approach and program on myself. And you know what? It worked! I had a great pregnancy, great birth experience, minimal damage, and I'm back to all of my sports and activities without symptoms. Of course, there were some bumps along the road, but I knew what to do. I had a plan and I followed it and I got the results. And now it feels just so fantastic to experience the outdoors with our son. We have done so many adventures already since he was born, and I know there's so many more to come, and I'm just so excited about it all. So coming to my number 1 advice for you, stop worrying right now, because you can have all of these results too. I'm ready to support you on this journey so you can thrive as an outdoor family and live the kind of lifestyle you want to live without any barriers from your pelvic floor in the way. Your first step is to apply on my program in the description below. I can't wait to read your application. Thanks for watching.